again, it was raining and then it's partially sunny and now it's kind of cloudy with a blue sky. So let's see if we can get some practice in. The firmware is working okay so far. I haven't noticed any immediate errors or anything like that. Minus things like that map, which I don't think it's firmware related. There was actually a lot of curious bystanders yesterday with me flying the drone, just getting the footage and that FPV drone. There was actually a couple of kids that came up at first and I was like, here, fly it. They're intimidated, but I usually put it in tripod mode. It was kind of funny seeing their reactions again when they see the drone videos. I think their reaction was something along the lines of, that doesn't look real, it looks like it's a movie. It's not the point when you capture footage like that. Like they didn't believe it. Like, I said, this is this location. Like, no way. Fortunately, I guess kids don't see them all as just like bombs and stuff like that. Basically to them, it's just a piece of tech. It's something that flies. What people do with it, that's a different question. That thermal test was actually really interesting during the martial art class. Maybe one day I'll try to find a couple of guys or something like that. They'll try doing like flips and stuff like that just to see if you can notice, I guess, the heat and all that in terms of changing around their bodies, which we kind of saw during those festivals that I showed. I guess the Amazon Alexa predicted the Super Bowl winner correct. The Eagles won over the Patriots 41-33. And speaking of the Super Bowl and drones with bombs, it was kind of interesting reading this one. I don't know if it's just a fear-mongering article. It just says, NFL terror target. Super Bowl security at an all-time high over fears of ISIS drone attack on US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. But according to this, there was a lot of fear about here. It says, in the US Stadium Bank in Minneapolis, in the area where it's played, they were worried that there will be a lone wolf, like an ISIS person, I guess, flying a drone with a bomb or something like that. So security was apparently extra tight for that. And the pictures with all the security guards doesn't even look like a Super Bowl game. It looks like it's for some kind of political convention just to stop like protesters and stuff like that. And then with the Winter Olympics in Korea, it says here, drone catching drones to bolster security in Winter Olympics. Drone ownership has caught on in the South Korea like it has pretty much everywhere else. A fact that hasn't escaped organizers of the Winter Olympics, which officially gets underway Friday. Officials are concerned about rogue flying machines disrupting events during the 2-week sporting extravaganza and have put in measures to deal with any such incidents. So they actually have a plan for drones as opposed to just, I guess, putting a bunch of security people and all that. It's basically with some of the stuff that we've heard before. It says local news outlets are reporting the use of signal jamming guns that can intercept communications between pilots and their drones and bring it safely back to the ground. In extreme cases, a helicopter could be deployed with a special forces agent going in to shoot and destroy the drone in mid-air. Isn't that dangerous, shooting? If the drone is above people, you shoot it, wouldn't the parts all splatter everywhere, like potentially hurting people? Although again, this is an extreme situation. And this is the thing I always wondered why law enforcement don't use things like this. It says a so-called drone catching drones may also be deployed during the winter games. These multi-rotor machines are more powerful than your regular consumer drone, carry nets that can be used to smother and disable a rogue drone. It's not clear how effective this measure is, as it involves a highly skilled drone pilot to go after the rogue drone in what could turn out to be a lengthy game of aerial cat and mouse. That's kind of interesting to think about. And in terms of the drone flyer skill, I wonder in that case, the video games would come in really handy in terms of trying to chase down the target. There's only been one person that told me about an aerial type of game where he attaches, I guess, some kind of flag or something like that on his model aircraft, and then I can use my drone with something like an object where I'm trying to pop that balloon as we're flying in the air. I guess that would be practice in this way. Right, so far so good still with the firmware test flying the drone. Okay, wondering what to get today. I have to go to my martial art class afterwards too, so I wonder if this would be a good test whether or not this stuff makes me tired. Funny enough, the one I got the other day made me really tired when I woke up. I don't know if it was because of the workout or because of that. Usually when I'm that tired, it's because of the food, like the stuff that you ate. Okay, so I decided to try this thing called I Can't Beat This, because beets are usually what I use at home for raw juicing and stuff, which I find gives me energy, so it might be good for the workout. Strawberries, blueberries, fresh beet juice, apple juice, and banana. Tastes okay, actually. That's actually not too bad for something for like beet juice and stuff like that. Let's see if this makes me tired or energetic when I do my martial arts. don't think I've ever tested the thermal count and see how it affects this particular light here when you turn it on. Can't see anything in general. Alright, time for practice. See you guys later.